All right, so let's get started. First thing you want to do is go to File, Open. So once you make your purchase, you will save it to your desktop, which that's what I do because it's a lot easier to be able to locate my items. So here I have the chip bag template, and you must upload the PSD file. So this is what the image would look like once it's brought into your program. And as you see on the right hand side, we have all the different layers. You can, they are color coded, and the eyeball here allows you to turn off and on different parts of your template. Just like with Cricut Design Space on your layers panel, that's how we're going to treat this side as our layers panel. And we're going to use the eye the same way we use it in Cricut Design Space. Things that we want and don't want, we can turn on and off. For me, I go through and I turn all of them on and off just to get familiar with the different layers. Now, at the end of our project, we will end up turning off a lot of these features because when we print our chip bag, we do not want the directions printed on it. We don't want it to say glue here, or mini chip bag. And this is the size you will print. So all you need is a legal size paper, 8.5 by 11. And I use HP brochure paper I purchased mine through Amazon. You can purchase at Amazon, you can purchase any place. Doesn't have to be Amazon. That's just where I bought mine from. Now that we have our template here, now we need to design our bag. So the bag we're going to be creating is for Caleb, which is the Daniel Tiger neighborhood theme. So this is what the end result will look like. So here we want to start with our background. We want to go to File, Place Link. That's where we're going to go. And we're going to go to our layers panel, make sure we're on the correct image. And again, the way you can do that is by turning like the eyeball on and off. And see, I turned it off and it went to the white background. Okay. So we're going to go to File, Place Link. And I have it saved on my desktop. Let me here. Here we go. Place. Once you hit place, it's now going to pull the image into your project. And as you see, because we chose the correct layer, it's in the correct space because we want it behind the nutritional facts. We want it behind the images here. And I'm going to place it in a desired spot here, which is going to be the background for me. In order to make this image stay, we must click the check bar right here. Now we have our background image. Now it's time to bring in Caleb's picture. Go back to File, Place Link. And because I had Caleb's picture saved on my desktop, I want to go in, find his picture, right here, hit place. Now we have his picture. Not in the correct spot, but okay. Go back to our layers panel, and I need his picture to be placed in this middle section here, the front clipping layer. So I'm going to click his image. Sorry, I'm going to place it first. And then I'm going to take the front clipping layer and I'm going to turn it off. Because we don't need that at this point. Because now we have his image. I'm going to size him down. And place his picture in the middle. And remember, once you bring an image in, you can resize it. You're going to hit the check mark. So now place it on our image. If you want to write a text, we're going to go to the T on the left-hand side. You can right-click, text horizontal, come over here, click, and we're going to type happy birthday. We want to make sure we go to the top, click the very first button here, and now we can move happy birthday over. And we're going to resize happy birthday so that it fits in between our two guidelines, which I'm going to show you here. Remember, check mark to place our image. We have two lines here. And these lines are our guidelines to make sure that we stay in the front of the bag when we are designing. This middle panel here is the front of our bag. Here is the back of the bag. So when we fold, we want to make sure anything on this side is going to go in the back, anything on this side is going to go in the back. This middle part is the front of your chip bag. So, next step, we want to put some images on here. We're going to go back to File, Open. We're going to find Daniel. So I'm going to just simply scroll down. I have a Daniel here, and he's a PSD file, so I will choose him. Now I'll show you again how it will look if you wanted to upload him as a PNG file. Remember, check mark to place him. File. Sorry, here. File. Place link. And then I'm just going to look for Daniel in the JPEG. Here we go. So let's say you find an image on Google, you want to bring it in, you save it to your desktop, you hit place. Okay, so we're going to right click on Daniel's layer. See here, this is Daniel's layer. And we're going to edit contents, which is going to open a brand new window. And we still have our project, it's just here at the top. What we need to do is, which is very important, you have to unlock Daniel's layer. If you do not unlock it, you will not be able to remove the background. So if I unlock, now I can go to the magic wand, which is the same magic wand that's in Cricut Design Space, to remove the background. I want to right click, magic wand tool. I'm going to click on the background. Then you see the background is selected, and I'm going to hit the delete button. Background is gone. And that is what we need. I'm going to go to select, deselect. I am now going to go to the select tool over here on the left side. I'm going to left click Daniel to grab him and bring him up until I get to my project without releasing the left click. Now I'm going to let it go. Once I let it go, it's going to pop right into our project. Now we can delete the other Daniel by selecting him, delete. That is how you remove the background in Photoshop of your JPEG and PNG images. I don't need two Daniels, so I'll delete it. So we're going to place Daniel here. Now we're going to go back to File, Place Linked, because that's going to bring in our images. And now I'm going to look for the other character, which I believe is Prince Wednesday. And there he is, and he's already in the PSD format, which means I've already removed the background of my image. I want to hold Shift, I want to size him down. Until he's about the same size as Daniel. I'm going to hit the check mark right here at the top to now place him in our project. Now we need to add Caleb's name. We're going to go to the left panel, the T, right click, horizontal. I'm going to click over here and I'm going to type Caleb. Go to the check mark to place him. Want to hit my select tool. Always need to hit the select tool. Okay. I'm going to come over to my layers panel. Okay, I'm going to select Caleb. Caleb's name, I'm going to select it and I'm going to drag it above Prince Wednesday here. See how I did that? You can adjust your layers on what you want on top or the bottom by simply moving it here on the layers panel. So I'm going to slide him above Wednesday, so that he's now on top of the image. I'm going to size him down. So that I can place him to make it look like they're holding his name up. And they're excited because he's turning 1 year old. Now, I'm not happy with the font, so I'm going to show you how to change the font here. Go to Text, double click to highlight. Up here at the top, we're going to choose the drop down, and we can choose different fonts that they have here or the ones we have saved to our computers. I like this font. Now it's time to resize it, making sure I stay within my guidelines that are here. I'm going to hit the check mark to place it. Same thing with Caleb's name. We'll go to the T to get into the text mode. Double click Caleb's name. Change the font. Check mark to place it. My select tool here. And now I can resize it. Just going to resize them a little bit. There. Anytime you make any adjustments, to your image, you always have to click the check box at the top. That will allow your image to be placed on your project so that you can make different changes. Now I'm going to show you how to put like a thank you note here on the side. We're going to click on our text tool. We're going to right click horizontal. Then I'm going to click on the spot here. Thank you. I want to return 3 times for 3 times. I want to enter 3 times to get down. Birthday party. Want to hit the checkbox. My select tool to select my text here. And I'm simply going to size it down so that it fits in my back panel here. This is pretty much the basic to your bag. You can decorate it as much as you need to by doing the same steps I showed you. File, place link, wherever you saved your images that you might have purchased or pulled in through Google. Okay, I have a lot of images here that I purchased for Daniel. Here's Daniel's parents. I'm going to place them. I'm going to resize them down. And I'm going to put them over here on the side. Place. There we go.